Boo! I wanted to get your attention. I want to ask you this question about reputation. See, I was sitting here this morning and the word reputation came to mind. And then it came to, there's, with reputation, there's how I want to be seen. There's how I am, how I see myself. And then there is how others see me. So, for example, look at me. Look at me now. So, there's how I want to be seen. So, one of the things I want to be seen in making this video is being credible. At least some degree of credibility. Now, the thing is, that's my desire. Now, what I'm actually saying does have credibility. But then when you, as the viewer, are looking at me and my appearance, you have an interpretation and a forming an opinion, your view, your perspective of me, and thereby determining within yourself my level of credibility or reputation with you. Okay? Are you with me? Great. All right. Now, so now with this, what's happening is, so now when you come to reputation, there's a reputation at work. There's also the reputation one have among family. There's the reputation one has among co-workers, I did say work, and family, friends. There's a reputation one has among, I don't know, it could be anything, everything. There's a degree of reputation that's involved that determines the quality and the extent of the relationship that you have with people. Now, the thing is, the common denominator in all relationships is the individual, you. The common denominator, or the thing that is common in all of my relationships, is me. So my relationship with you, as compared to my relationship with the other viewer, is based upon me, because I'm the common denominator. I am the one thing that's common in all of my relationships. Right. So now with that, I have a reputation. Now the reputation is not solely based on interpretation or who I am or how I project myself. My reputation is also based on who I am. Now, what sometimes happens is that who I am and how I conduct myself and interact with people might be different at work than it is with among my family members. So then the reputation, or how I am known, is different between the people at work and family members and strangers. Now, what sometimes happens is, if those three people or three groups of people got together and was talking about me, to some extent, it may sound like I am a different person, or that they're talking about a different person. Now, when there is a consistency or constant, when I am the same person with everybody, then when those different people get together and they talk about me, then what happens is they realize that they're talking about the same person. Now, all of this still has to do with reputation, and not only reputation, but also credibility. Now, what happens is, now there's another instance in which, there's another instance in which reputation is viewed. That is, let me say this first. On the street, there's also reputation, credibility. In some instances, see, when you talk about snitches, and they talk about snitches get stitches, and snitches end up in ditches, that has to do, again, with reputation and credibility. Bottom line, most simplest term is, can you keep a secret? All right? And whether or not you can keep a secret, or what secret you can keep, it determines your degree, your level of reputation or credibility. All right? Now, this same thing applies when it comes to credit. See, how you pay your finance, each person has a financial reputation, which is basically how you are as a person in paying bills. Do you pay on time? How often do you pay? Do you have more? Are your expenses greater than your income? And when that does happen, do you catch up? Do you maintain? Or do you fall behind and in a hole? And so this is measured and called a credit score. So your financial reputation is manifested or revealed in a credit score, which then in turn determine what you can actually buy and have. So some people who like to shine and floss or pop their collar, they do so at the expense in the present of their future. Now, this is still affected against by, or is determined to a degree by your reputation. So you can either shine or pop your collar with something that's 10 years old or something that's 1 month old. All right, it's a big difference between driving a 2019 and a 1996 Mazda, whether it's pimped out or not, as far as 22-inch rims or whatever. It doesn't matter. But there's a big difference between, again, big difference between driving a 1996 Mazda and 2019 Lincoln Continental. Depends on what your taste is. But that's not the things is not what's important. What's most important is your reputation. So when I found out about this, about reputation, and we get, especially when looking at it as far as like a financial reputation, and that being represented and manifested through a credit score with the 3 credit bureaus, I decided that I need to take a deeper look and learn what I need to do, develop the skills and tools, have the tools that's necessary to have the kind of financial reputation that I truly desire to have, so I can live like I want to live. And this really is based on several things. And so if you want to actually improve your financial reputation and this matters to you, then send me a message. Yes, first of all, send me a friend request, then send me a message using Messenger, whatever format or whatever network we've met on. Connect with me. Send me a direct message that you want more information. Do not leave a comment. Well, actually, yeah, you can leave a comment. It's okay. Maybe as far as a comment, say check Messenger or check your messages. But it's important that you also send me a direct message that you're interested in learning more about what to do, learn more about increasing your financial reputation. Hey, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope I got my point across. Thank you. It's really important for me to have appreciate your time and watching this video. Listen to me talk about reputation. And watching this video, it was important for me that you realize the importance of your reputation, and that your credit, and even your financial reputation. Hey, thanks. Have a great day. Bye.